All right, guys, what's going on? Justin from 79th Productions. Today, we are going to be doing a coilover review on the Blue Civic. I've had these coilovers for 2 years, and they are Maxpeedingrods coilovers. Some of you might call them eBay coilovers. But yeah, I've had these things for 2 years, and you've seen me install them on the channel. And let's get into this review. Let's go drive this car. Alright guys, so we're driving the car and it's a little loud in here. I got a lot of stuff rattling, got solid motor mount, so hopefully you guys can hear me. But yeah guys, I've had these coilovers on for 2 years now and they still ride great. I mean, the handling is great. The stiffness is not too bouncy. A lot of coilovers, you get a lot of bounciness, but these aren't too, they don't bounce a lot. So, you know, I'm riding through, and these roads in South Carolina are rough, but they're not really. A lot of coilovers I had in the past, when you hit a bump, you're all over the place, and these actually ride pretty smooth. So that's one thing I can say about them that I really, really like. You know, and these are not super expensive coilovers. They're more budget-friendly coilovers, so that's pretty good too. So, all right, guys. So the coilovers that are on this car now are the T6 coilovers, and I have to say these are a huge upgrade. Now, Maxpeedingrods has the T7 coilovers out now, and those are more performance, track, street use as well, but those coilovers are the newer versions, and they sent me out a set of those coilovers, and I'm going to be installing those coilovers on a car probably within the next couple of weeks. So super excited about that. Maxpeedingrods always, you know, they're a great company and they sell great stuff, so I'm excited to be putting on their T7 coilovers. But we're just gonna drive around a little bit with these coilovers. I wanted to do a 2-year review since I've had the car. I've had them on the car for 2 years. I've been to Tail of the Dragon. I've been to DC with them. I mean, my nephew's been daily driving this car for the last couple of months, and you know, these coilovers are just good coilovers to drive with. Alright guys, we took this wheel off and just wanted to show you the coilover. This is it, and it's got some dirt and stuff. I wiped it down a little bit, but these coilovers are actually working really good. The car handles well and they're not leaking or anything, and just this was a big upgrade for my car. And if you guys are thinking about coilovers, Maxpeedingrods they stepped their game up with these. All right guys, so we just got back from driving the car. The car handles so much better than it used to. I actually like driving the car. When I first got it and I had those old coilovers on it, it was bouncy, and you could watch some of my first videos. You hit a bump and your head are going to the roof. These are smooth. They are 24-way adjustable. You can stiffen and soften it up, and it's a great coilover. So, you know, you guys who are interested in coilovers, go check out Maxpeedingrods. I know they're having they have some Black Friday deals, like 10% off, something like that. You know, go check them out. But guys, here's what we're gonna be doing. Let me switch it up for a little bit. So soon we are going to be installing these. I talked about the T7 coilovers. These are the T7 coilovers. They sent these out. And I want to show you guys something because, you know, I don't like when people say, oh, you know, something's so cheap. And guys, a lot of people will sit there and say, don't install Maxpeedingrod coilovers, those are so bad. And I watched a lot of videos, and a lot of these people that are saying they're bad are installing them wrong. You cannot blame a company. You can't say, well, these are terrible coilovers if you're not installing the coilovers right. And let me show you something. I noticed a lot of people do this, and I'm gonna show you on these. So right here, this you always adjust your height from here. These are preloaded. Don't mess with the preload. You adjust your height from here. A lot of guys will bottom this out, and then when they want their car even lower, they'll start lowering this and mess with the preload, and that, you know, will cause your coilovers to start leaking. And then another thing that I see a lot of guys doing, I'm trying to do this, I got one hand, but they'll get some really big wheels for their car. Now guys, this line right here on this coilover, you can see where it's going around, and there's a difference between these threads and this thread, but this right here is set at right about 30 millimeters. They say in the instructions, don't take this past 30 millimeters. So a lot of guys will use this right here and give about 5 millimeter worth of thread, and then when this thing falls off, you know, or their suspension just drops, they try to blame the coilovers. Again, in the instructions, it says leave 30 millimeters of thread on this. So the guys who are putting big wheels on that want to lift the car up and lower it and lift it up because their wheel size, you know, if you're dropping it, if you want to slam car and you start messing with the preload, you will have problems. If you want to raise it up and you bring it up here, there is not enough thread to safely drive like this. So this is installation error. So, you know, right here is about 30 millimeters, and you know, when you thread it on here, that's 100% installation error. So right now I've been running Maxpeedingrods coilovers for about 5-6 years. I have never had a problem with their coilovers. Now, of course, I take the time, I install them right, and I do what I need to do. So, you know, that's where most of the guys who have the problems, that's where they're coming from. They're installing them wrong. Now, of course, you know, anytime you get something, you can have problems, but you know that you talk to the company about that. And with these, the T6 coilovers that I have on my car, I had them on there for 2 years. No problems. I love them. I'm excited about these T7 coilovers. I'm going to swap them out, and I'll do another video on that. Or I might just put these on the Integra or the hatchback, or I have plenty of Honda, so super excited about this. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully I shed some light on problems with eBay coilovers. You know, most of that stuff is installation error. You know, a lot of the problems that people have, they're just not installing them right. So I am a big fan of buying stuff off eBay, and if you go to eBay, you can see Maxpeedingrods sells a lot of their coilovers on there. And if you go to Maxpeedingrods website, you can get a discount using a coupon code, so that helps out whatever way works better for you. But yeah, so I always pick these things up. The first time I bought them was on eBay, and I've ran those coilovers on one of my Civics for like 4 years, and there wasn't nothing wrong with them. I just upgraded them. So but yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Super excited about these new T7 coilovers. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully I shed a little bit of light on the problems that people are running into with the coilovers. So, you know, hopefully that helps you guys out. And go check out Maxpeedingrods. Go look at their website. They got coilovers, turbos. They have a lot of suspension parts. They have a lot of stuff. So go check them out. But that's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook at 79 Productions. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. God bless you guys.